This is Jamie Siminoff, the creator of the Ring Doorbell, which became the most popular doorbell in the world. However, at this moment, Jamie was pitching his new doorbell on Shark Tank, but was denied by all 5 judges.
I'm out.
I'm out.
You're dead to me.
So how did Jamie transform Ring from a struggling startup on the edge of bankruptcy to a billion-dollar success in just 5 years? To find the answer, we need to go back to the 70s. Jamie Siminoff was born on October 18, 1976 in Chester, New Jersey, and exhibited a passion for invention and building from a young age.
As a kid growing up, I literally spent every waking moment I could in the garage. And actually, I had this little sort of room in the basement where I used to build stuff, including some bombs, and it all worked out.
I would always be in the basement tinkering. Really, most of my childhood, just tinkering and building. Engineering is something I'd say I just have a natural passion towards.
Jamie's hands-on approach to learning didn't align well with traditional schooling. He struggled in public school and performed poorly in his freshman year. His family transferred him to a private school, hoping for a better fit.
I was in sort of the public schools in Chester. I ended up doing really terrible my freshman year. And so I went to this high school called Morristown Beard in New Jersey. And that was a huge, I think as an inventor and someone who thinks like that, schools were these boxes that you'd be locked in during the day and you'd be closed in a thing. And all of a sudden I was on a college campus.
The turning point in Jamie's academic life came when he became obsessed with a car, the Land Rover Defender 90.
And my dad said, "Wait, do you want one?" And I'm like, "Yeah, do I want one?" It's I don't know. It'd be telling me right now you can have a spaceship. I'd do anything for it, And so he said, "Get straight A's and you can get one." And I did. I got straight A's. And so I went from being a C, maybe B- student to literally straight A's.
Did he get you the car?
He did.
After high school, Jamie attended Babson College. His natural business instincts kicked in early, leading him to start his first business on campus.
My first business at Babson was called Gadgetronics. Gadgets and electronics together. So Gadgetronics, I sold electronics on the campus, made decent money doing that, split half of it with Renee, who did nothing for the business. Laziest, worst business partner of all time. I mean, we made $50,000 or something, which again, back then was probably $500 million.
He won Babson's prestigious Muller Prize, the school's business plan competition.
Then I won the Muller Prize, which is, to me, was the Super Bowl of Babson. I won that on a self-storage business or whatever, but what that did is it led me into doing business plans for people, which that led me into going to international places, because that's where I got some clients from, which got me into the telecom business.
After college, Jamie launched Phone Tag.
You know him because he founded Phone Tag, which if you call me on the phone, you get a message saying, "Hey, this is going to be transcribed," and it's the greatest transcription service ever. It really changed my life, that company. But he pays in that service, $20, $30 a month.
$30 a month is the unlimited.
Unlimited. So for $360 a year, you essentially have an assistant.
Yeah.
By 2009, Phone Tag was acquired for $17 million.
You sold the company for
$17 million.
$17 million just after 2 or 3 years of building it.
After Phone Tag, Jamie launched Unsubscribe.com, a service designed to help users remove themselves from unwanted email lists.
I did a company called Unsubscribe.com. Great product, terrible business.
Frustrated with traditional startups, Jamie returned to his garage to invent.
I got tired of doing this constant sort of wheel of these little shitty companies. And I said I'm gonna just invent. I'm an inventor, I'm gonna go in the garage.
Jamie began developing a new product named the Pop Charger.
I was trying to build sort of these mobile charging stations and sort of portable charging, point of power, pop. I thought that was very creative. So here I am, I'm building pop in my garage, and I can't hear the doorbell when someone comes to visit. And so on the weekends, I built this thing, Doorbot, to go on my front door to alert my phone that I could talk through when someone rang the doorbell.
Launched in 2012, Doorbot faced harsh criticism and near bankruptcy.
Doorbot was universally panned. The Amazon reviews were absolutely brutal. 36% one-star reviews.
In 2013, Jamie Siminoff pitched Doorbot on Shark Tank, hoping for an investment. But when the sharks passed, he walked away empty-handed.
We had no idea what we were doing. We had no cash to do it. The business should have died multiple times. At the time, I was totally broke, going on there to try to get some money for my product. Shark Tank saved us because we got on Shark Tank. The money, the credibility and awareness that came from it, but it gave us the money to sort of limp to the next thing. If it wasn't for that, I think we would have actually died.
By September 2014, the company rebranded as Ring, launching its second-generation doorbell and shifting its focus to neighborhood security. By 2015, billionaire Richard Branson tested Ring himself and saw its potential.
And Richard's like, oh, I want to give this to my friends for the holidays. Richard said, I'm investing because this makes neighborhoods safer. And that was like, that credibility of Richard saying that really turned the whole thing.
A year later, NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal became a Ring customer.
Shaq actually had Ring at his house, and Shaq reached out and wanted to meet the CEO of Ring. And I just remember looking down and just seeing this freight train coming down, and I'm like, oh, this is happening. This is on.
After seeing the product in action, Shaq invested in Ring and became its most recognizable spokesperson. He starred in commercials, promoting Ring as an easy and effective home security solution. His endorsement brought Ring into the mainstream and helped secure its place as a leader in home security. By 2016, Ring had expanded into Home Depot, Best Buy, and other major stores.
Here we're in 9,000 retail locations in the US: Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, Brookstone, and a few others.
By 2018, Ring was a household name. That February, Amazon acquired Ring for an estimated $1.2 to $1.8 billion.
Amazon is expanding its footprint even more by getting into the home security market. The e-commerce giant is buying smart doorbell maker Ring.
Ring's rapid expansion wasn't without controversy.
It's going to cost Amazon $30 million to settle 2 lawsuits over violations of privacy. The tech company is accused of spying on customers through its Alexa voice assistant and the Ring doorbell camera.
That same year, Jamie stepped down as CEO in March 2023, transitioning to chief inventor, with Elizabeth Hamren officially taking over as CEO in June.
This year we've launched 17 new SKUs. I'll say the quality has gone up overall of the products because we're able to access things. Consumer electronics is a scale business, and so being able to have a bigger scale, you can access things like better in-house Wi-Fi engineers to tune an antenna and things like that.
Jamie's childhood passion for tinkering had come full circle.
I wanted to get a Wi-Fi doorbell, and it didn't exist. So I literally just hacked this thing up, and then my wife said this makes me feel safer at home.
And the impact was real.
Family that was in their home, this family had a fire started outside of their house. So the Ring was going off. It was 3 a.m. and the person gets emotion alert and they answer it, thinking who's there, and literally just sees this ball of fire, grabs their kid, grabs the wife, leaves, and lived.